Hey everyone, hopefully you're having a good day. My name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. Today we're going to go over gold and silver, do our daily technical analysis update. We're going to go over the dollar, the 10-year yield. We're going to go over all the precious metals, some of the ETFs, and some of the companies to get you what I think is an overall picture of the sector. So let's dive in here. Again, this is just my financial opinion. Please don't use it as advice. We'll dive in here and let the charts do the talking. So I got pulled up right now is the dollar, the Dixie, DXY. Going back to the 1980s, big ol' up and down patterns. We have seen relatively strong strength. We broke to the downside in 2020. We've been coming back up with this pattern here. And if we zoom in, go into a 1 year, you can see this guy breaking out here to the upside. We'll back up just a little bit. So this is the pattern that we've got and a break to the upside. Will this be sustaining? Amongst the race of the toilet paper currencies, we'll see where this ends up. The Dixie's been the strongest of the weakest bunch. So looking at the 10-year yield, the 10-year yield continues to climb. Like we didn't know that was going to happen if we printed a bunch of money and had massive inflation. But we do know that's going to happen. We have this 40-year decline in interest rates from 1981 all the way down till today with a reverse head and shoulder bottom. A capitulation bottom here that blew out to the downside. Of course, this is probably going to come back up. Going to a 5-year reverse head and shoulder. We've got the downtrend line. We broke to the upside. We were up 2.6% today in that yield. Let's draw in the neckline here. There's your neckline, looking fantastic for a potential move higher. Looking at the CRB, I'm just throwing this in. It is breaking to the upside. We got the massive 1, 2, 3 pattern, and commodities are breaking to the upside. Gold getting hit on the beak today. No mercy, I guess. We got to push it lower. We were flying high, thinking that we're closing above the pattern, ready to move on up. But bigger and greater forces hit us today, and we're back in the pattern. What do I mean when I say it still looks good? Yes, it does look good in terms that we haven't broken down out of the bottom side of the pattern yet. That's when I say it still looks okay and everything is still intact. That is still true, but we're just back inside the pattern. So if you guys hear me say something like it still looks okay, it's not that we had a down day and that the down day was, bad. I look at the bigger picture stuff. I don't look at the day-to-day movements. Everything is still okay in terms of the bigger picture movement. Looking at silver, we've got the reverse head and shoulders that was developing. Yes, it looks like we probably broke down and invalidated that neckline. We'll see what happens next. Again, I'm kind of remaining an open interpretation of this. I'm not really closing it. We've had 2 strong sell-off days. Let's see what this thing has in store. Same with platinum. Platinum got smoked. It wasn't necessarily unrecognizable here. We've got an ascending wedge pattern that broke to the downside. We may be coming back and retesting maybe a 950 or maybe even down here at 920. We may come back and retest this down here. So it's a realm of possibility. I would probably be buying soon if it were me. We are seeing some really good specials for platinum and silver in terms of SD bullion and some of these Black Friday specials. If you guys are interested in buying some bullion, definitely check that out. Now let's look at some of the individual companies. Let's go to GDX first. We'll do GDX. We are still inside the pattern. We are in the pattern. We've got 1, 2, 3. We broke outside. Broke outside. We're coming back. And we've got a 1, 2, 3 correction. We're still inside of it. Everything's still game. But it may pull back all the way to about $30, possibly. It's a possibility and still be within the channel. Looking at SILJ, reverse head and shoulders pattern, broke back down. This is not broke back down mountain, something, whatever it is. But there it is. It's coming on down. We've got this the steep trend line that's going, and maybe we can break it here any second, get a good reversal, and get the heck out of this pencil dive downward that we're in. Looking at EXK, we still got the reverse head and shoulders. We're still kind of hanging out here. A little bit of a down day today. Kind of back out. Here's your reverse head and shoulder. We were cruising, guys. I thought we were heading back higher, but no, we got brought back into the $5 range. MMNGF, kind of a small exploration company. 1, 2, 3, breakout up, and now it's coming back and dancing on the line. It's dancing all over this line. Here it is, dancing all around. We came back up, pulled back. We're looking at Discovery Silver. That is also, let me zoom out here. I'm looking left, broke out of this congestion period to the upside and coming on back. We got this nice good V bottom, but it's pulling back some. We got good support here at about $1.40, $1.29. Now here's AG. Looking at AG, we had the 1, 2, 3 correction coming on up. Everything looks good in terms of it being intact. Here's the big correction. We are still coming up, trying to break through the top of this pattern, which we have not done yet. Newmont, looking at Newmont. Declining wedge, we broke out to the upside. It's still holding its own. Still looking for a move higher out of it. Hopefully we can pull it. This is a 1, 2, 3. Maybe we can get up out of here, and that's kind of what this pattern looks like there. We're still okay. AUY, it was scribing out a nice, awesome descending wedge. We're still scribing out the number 3. We still have a chance to break to the upside. Give it some time. Impact Silver. It doesn't look too bad. Again, we broke out of this large pattern back here. 1, 2, 3, broke to the upside. Came back almost on a return move, and hopefully we can get moving to the upside here shortly. So that's the overall gold, silver complex and platinum. Everything is looking all right. Yeah, we had some strong sell-offs, but we're still within the pattern. So everything's holding strong. Should be all right. Fingers crossed. We'll see what the next couple days bring us. But the patterns are still there. Everything's intact. And hopefully we can hold. There's a lot of good deals, Black Friday and all these deals that are happening now. So if you guys are interested and the prices are low, good platinum deals, good silver deals, nothing over spot on SD bullion. So it's 0 spot, you pay spot, and that's what you get. That might be something you might be interested in. So check out SD bullion. I'm not sponsored by them. I just saw that deal. And if you're paying spot for silver, I don't know where else you can do that. If you guys like this content, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And thank you for listening. This is Finding Value.